Testing 1 2 1 2. Radio check. Can you hear me, friends? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Good evening, Richard Clark. Tommy Hughes, TPHI 17. Ricky in the house. 5x5. Thank you, Old Golfer 67 and Tilted Racer. Be on momentarily. Good to see y'all. Delt, what's up? Be right back. SimFans, welcome to the Thursday night live stream. Good to be back with you, friends. So good to see you all, my friends, my pals, my amigos. How y'all doing this Thursday night? We're almost at the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday, friends. Come on, let's celebrate. Friday? Why not, right? End of the week. Yeah. So, friends, for tonight, we're going to be doing a little flying from Italy to Germany, and for this flight, we are back in the PMDG 737-900 ER version using the Lufthansa Livery. I'll be flying from Leonardo da Vinci International Airport, that's LIRF, L-I-R-F, in Rome, Italy, to Düsseldorf International Airport, EDDL, in North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany, friends. And so, looking forward to that. And let's go ahead and get it on, friends. Let's get it. I see there's several of you back there. I can see you all lined up there. I can see you. Let's go ahead and remove that splash screen, friends. And let me get that button pushed. And there we go. There you all are, friends. And there I am, friends. Good to see you. Thanks again for joining this evening on a Thursday night. I know we normally do Wednesday nights, but Well, I took off yesterday, and I ended up doing a day of RAGBRAI. I didn't get crazy. It was too hot to get crazy, to be honest, and so did a full day of RAGBRAI yesterday and had an amazing time with my group that I usually ride with. And Ivan 007's in the house. Ivan, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live stream. Good to see you. Throwing some orange whips, some SimFanatic shuffles, and blue skies. Blue skies to you, Ivan. Ellie Berger says, hi, what's up? Welcome to the live stream, Ellie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got? We got Tilted Racer. Tilted, good to see you come back here again. We're going to be doing a flight soon. Tilted offered up into Discord an amazing freeware scenery package in Great Britain, so or United Kingdom, if you will, and so we'll look forward to that. But good to see you, Tilted Racer. Old Golfer 67, what's up, my friend? Thanks for joining, buddy. Richard Clark, good to see you again, Richard Clark. Tommy Hughes, you never fail, do you? You never fail to show up well, I mean, we all have lives, right? I mean, you can't be here every single stream, but Tommy, nonetheless, good to see you. TPHI 17 and Pilot Rick. Ricky Squirrel's in the house, friends, along with TPHI 17 and Mrs. TPHI 17. Good to see you. Thank you both for joining tonight. Boy, TPHI 17. I mean, you keep throwing that food stuff in Discord. What You Cooking channel? Oh, it's so good. Looks so good. I can't taste it, although I almost can taste it, but good to see you nonetheless, my friends. And DelGam88, member for 2 months as commercial pilot. Hey, you're up to the commercial pilot rating, and thank you, DelGam, for your continued support. And DelGam says, what's up, Sim family? Good to see you, Del. And TNT Simulate. Not gonna miss you. I think you're there flying with us tonight, right? I see you, Ivan, over there. We'll go over there in a second. Marion Harris, good to see you, Marion. I don't think I missed anyone. If I missed anyone, please accept my apologies, my sincerest apologies. But friends, let's go ahead and see who's there flying with us. We got Short Round. We got Chipper Sneeze. Chipper, how's it going, Chipper? We got Chipper Sneeze. I gotta get my controller going again here. TNT, I knew you were there. Flame Too High back with us in the Antonov. Look at that. Hey, Flame Too High, we can see you for the airplane that you're in, buddy, because I did pick that up, and Chipper Sneeze, I picked that up for you, and of course the rest of you that are in here. But an Old Golfer 67, I see you there. Good to see you in practice. Thank you for joining, and Tilted Racer, I see you back there along with Ivan, and let me make sure, and Pilot Rick, of course, Pilot Rick, I see you as well. Good to see you. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. So, you know, tonight's flight is going to be just one leg. I know Silva Motherfucking Killer. How's it going, Silva Killer? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, my friend. So, TNT with the STDs. I see that, buddy, with the emojis. We're going to be going above flight level 180 TNT, so we'll be able to do that. We'll test out the old check STD button right there, buddy. I know how much you love it. But, friends, let's go ahead and jump on in and get ourselves started. I'm actually going to hit number 5. Get back over here to the plane, and I'm all ready to go. I'm all ready to rock and roll, and you know we're missing Vruden. Alan Cleveland's in the house. Alan, good to see you as well. Alan says he's going to join the flight, but none of my Thrustmaster Boeing Edition stuff is working. Got work to do, I guess. So that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, but hey, you know what? Take your time, buddy. Willie Thornton, you're in the house. Willie, it's good to see you again. Love to see you. And Ellie's asked, are you a real pilot? I am, Ellie. I actually do have my PPL. I am a real pilot. I'm not a commercial pilot. I'm a recreational pilot. And I worked on my instrument. I'm not instrument rated, but I did do the CFI and CFII for the instrument ratings. And I guess... at some point, I'll finish the aeronautical experience on that. But thank you for the question. Eli, it's good to have you here, and the rest of you. And so let's go ahead and get this all checked out, friends. And so we're ready for push. So I'm going to just pick up with that, and let me go ahead and hit pause there on the sound, and let's get it going. Got to get the shape of that wing. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about the Lufthansa Livery here in the PMDG 900? This aircraft, actually, out of all the PMDGs, I know some of you like do Xbox. You don't have the 900 version at this point, but you know, there's stuff coming by the end of this month, I think, from Robert Randazzo. But this aircraft, outside of all the others, I think feels the most different in terms of the flight characteristics and the model. I do like it a lot. So anyway, let's go ahead and get our fuel pumps on, and we will be turning on our center fuel pumps right there because we actually, those low pressure fuel is going to go out. So you're going to see this. See that? We know we have like 1,410 pounds of fuel in our center tank. So we're going to go ahead and turn that center fuel pump on. We're going to go ahead and turn our hydraulic pumps on. And we should see those two lights go out. And we know that that's good if they do. And anti-collision lights will go on, friends. Anti-collision light on. And let's go ahead and push this baby back. Are you all ready for pushback out there, friends? Let's see, I got to go to menu, FS actions, and Bushbach. And then we're going to select our tug, and we're going to say start. Tilted Racer says, dang, FSFO is acting up for me tonight, and I'm forgetting something in the FMS. Says I can't get the V-speeds to calculate, got my route in, runway selected, performance stated done. What am I forgetting? Oh, Tilted Racer, it could be so many things, right? Do you use SimBrief, Tilted Racer? Do you use SimBrief? Thanks for the compliment, SimFanatic. TPHI, I tell you what, no, thank you. I don't even know, like, I go to that channel, What You Cooking, and I look at it, and I'm like, oh, just, I'm hungry. Tilted Racer, yes, I use SimBrief. I wonder, is it like an import thing, maybe? Because mine will import, and everything's there, but I don't know. And you're talking about your PMDG, right? Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get these engines and listen to the sounds, friends, because it's amazing. So let's go ahead and do our packs off. Oh, not that way. Off and off. And then let's go ahead and start our right engine because we're, you know, in Europe. So we'll start our right engine first. We're going to watch, you see that start valve open, and you're going to see this spin up to about 1.8. And we're just going to go ahead and then inject fuel. Once this hits approximately 180 is when I go down, and there it is. So now we're going to go ahead and inject fuel. So push that button. We're going to listen to this bird. Listen to it take off. Well, not take off yet, but you can hear the engine take off. Eli Berger says, have a good night. Thank you for dropping in, Eli. Appreciate you being here. Can't stay for long, but hey, I just appreciate that you joined us, and we appreciate it. And good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you again, Eli. We'll have a good night and a good flight, and you do as well. You have a good night, friend. Okay, and pushback. So you notice that the 900 is a little bit different with the parking brake, obviously the fuel buttons and all that stuff. But other than that, it's all pretty much the same thing. We're gonna go continuous and then light up our left. Let's go to the left engine, and actually, let's do something different this time, friends. Can we see it? I don't know if we can see it actually moving, but I think I can see it. Alright, 1.3, coming up on 1.8. Let's inject some fuel into this bird's left engine there. There's a Ryanair, that looks good. Old golfer, what are you flying? Lufthansa. And I see Practice is flying Ryanair, good choice. What's Chipper Sneeze? Is that the Korean Air? Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes if you have a livery that I don't have, I might not see it for what you want it to look like. But there goes that left engine spinning on up there. Everybody have a beverage of choice tonight? Hopefully you're all ready to go. For those of you that, well, either ones that are ready to fly and they're flying with us tonight, or just in chat along with us. All right, so I think we're good to go there. So I'm going to go back to my wing view because I love the shape of that wing, right? Y'all hear me say that. Marion says American Chrome. American Chrome, ooh. Saucy. All right, so we're going to go continuous there. We're going to go ahead and turn on Gen 1, Gen 2. Gen 2. There we go. Now that we have those, we can go to the Gen 1 up here on our AC voltmeter and APU bleed can go ahead and be turned off. Our APU can be turned off, and our packs can come back on. Get some cool air back there for you passengers flying with us today in chat. Good to see you. Thanks again for joining tonight, or Thursday night. Threw you a little curveball because I went and did Ragbri last night. That's right across Iowa. So we got the yaw damper set, and we've got to get the flap set. And I'm going to go ahead and at this point turn on the Bravo cam. As you can see, I've got the DeSim Pro with the bigger knobs and handles on this honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. And so we're going to go to 5 on the flaps. And let me go ahead and put that route information back up there for those of you that still need a little bit of a guide there. And there we got the flaps coming down. Let's go ahead and do RTO for our auto brakes. And pushback is done. Let's go ahead and get our taxi light and runway turnoff lights on. And TCAS, we want to test, make sure it works. So we're just going to hit this button here. And let's go ahead and get ready to taxi. So our autopilot is set. We've got AP disengage bar is up. Flight directors are both on, so left, right, and auto throttle armed. And indicate airspeed. Runway heading, we're taking off a runway 250. That's 250, friends. Gowan's in the house. Gowan Grimm in the house. Gowan, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Harry W. says, trying to load in with 737, taking forever since I never load this stupid plane. Good to see you, Harry. And Gowan, welcome to the stream. Proctor says, you, sir, need to go to PMDG and download all the liveries. I'm in the United, not Ryanair. Oh, Proctor, you're right. That'd be an easy thing for me to do. I can do that, sir. Mrs. TPHI saying hi to you. Gangwin is along with TPHI 17. And you saw that because you responded. All right, so we're going to go down here. And I'm going to hit legs. And I think we're ready to rock and roll out of here, right? We got the flight director on. Oh, yeah, heading 250. So we're taking off. So we're going to do some taxiing here. So we got a little ways to taxi. Does anybody need that route information up above? And Nightbot should be posting it too. So if you don't worry. Or if you do, don't worry. I took it off, but Nightbot will get us there. All right, Sneezy McMuffin. God, I just love the names. Just love the names. All right, so brakes released, and let's go ahead and start taxiing, friends. We're gonna taxi. So how is everybody tonight on this Thursday night? Everybody ready for the weekend? Anybody got big plans for this weekend? We don't really have anything big planned. I gotta go pick up my bike. I left it at my buddy's last night, and my parents picked me up because we ended up going to his place. He lives in Polk City, so we just went to his place, and then he had a pool party, so we did that. And that was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm glad I got a chance to do it. You know, I've been doing it every year for, you know, except for COVID, like quite a few years. And check something, friends. Hold on. Get ourselves tracked back here, and looks good. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, I did Ragbri, which again is a ride across Iowa. I only did one day, and it's been hotter than snot, friends. I mean, it's like today it was actually supposed to be worse, and it wasn't all that bad. And but at the same time, yeah, it was still hot. But a lot of my friends ended up taking off and or not doing the rest of it. Harry W. SimFanatic, did you go see Hairball? I know how much you love that kind of music. Actually, they are entertaining. We did see Hairball. Actually, Harry, I posted a clip while I was there. And I'm making sure I'm going the right way. Yep. And yeah, got to see them. Yeah, they played at Ames, as you know, and they're pretty entertaining. You know, you're right, Harry. I'm not a big, as you know, 80s fan, but as far as they go, I mean, they are entertaining, I guess, so got that. Can I get, no, that's the runway. We're not gonna go that way. Okay, I'm gonna keep on extending down here. Sorry, Proctus, I like slammed on the brakes right ahead of you. So just one leg tonight, friends. One leg. It's about 2 hour and 15-minute block time. And so there'll be one landing challenge. So if you all let me go first, that way I can get positioned at the end of this thing, and I can get all of you with the landing challenge. And if you're wondering what time of day it is, let me give that to you. It is 11:16 in the AM. And I did not practice this flight, friends. I have not practiced it, so this is me flying it with you for the first time together. Tower has a phone number for you. Slamming on those brakes, Practice says. Nicely done. Nicely done. I will call the tower. Not something you want to hear as a pilot, right? Not something you want to hear. Chris Evans is in the house. Chris, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you, buddy. Good timing. We're just about getting ready to leave Rome, Italy, make our way to Düsseldorf Airport in Germany, of course. Good to see you, Chris. Appreciate you dropping in. Will you be flying with us tonight? I'm guessing no. Are you working? My guess is yes. There's Ivan over there. Ivan's good to look at. Ivan, he's good timing here as well. Pulling up at C700. Make sure everything works. Try the spoilers, and those are working. Get a screenshot of Ivan over there in the plane that does not look like a 700 as I mosey on off the taxiway here. Practice says, so Sim, why not the live time? You know, we could do live time if you want to fly at night. I mean, I'll tell you why though. So 11:18, but the reason I don't always do live time, I've had that question before, and it's a great question actually. But the reason I don't normally do live time is because a lot of times when we're flying, it's at night, and it would always be dark, so we wouldn't be able to see anything. But you know, we can certainly do live time if you guys want to do live time. I have no problem with that. It's hard to see on streams at night. Exactly, it is. There's just not as much to see, right? And when we have it during the day, but you know, we should mix in some live time. I know I've had that question before from some of you, and I think it's a great question. We're gonna pull up over here, get as much runway as we can, or maybe not as much, but we'll just pull right up here. And that should be runway 25, and it is. I see y'all over there coming over. All right, friends. Oh, you're doing sunrise. Sunrise is kind of cool, yeah. All right, so I'm going to put on the parking brake here quick. There we go, and let's go ahead and kill the tunes just for now. We'll bring those back, friends. I'm going to get a couple shots of all of you, but I'm first going to run through this checklist. So we've got landing lights to go on, so left and right. You're going to turn the taxiway off, taxi lights off, and position lights to strobe and steady, and then make sure we got our wing light is on, and TCAS set to TARA. So we're going to go ahead and flip that over to TARA. And we should be mode C, and let's go ahead and hit the chronometer and get that started. And then now I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of the SimFan family that we love so much, and it's so good to see you all. There we go. And quite a few of you. Appreciate you all joining in tonight. So I can see you making your way over here. Tilted Racer, Ivan's already coming up here. Proctus is right behind me. TNT, Flame Too High, and then Antonov. Wow. And here comes Stripper Sneeze as you all get ready here, and can wait another minute or so as you all come up and get oriented for takeoff, friends. Oh, ISU Fan for Life now is on the runway. Harry, it looks like you got loaded. It looks like you got loaded, buddy. Gavin says, well, this is grumpy old B, needs to get to bed. Have a great flight, everyone. Gavin, thanks again for joining. Cheers to you. and Orange Whips. Appreciate it. Look, we're already at 20 likes. Appreciate y'all doing the likes and joining us tonight. And Gavin, have a great evening and good weekend. We do have a Saturday night stream. We'll be streaming with the, I'll get into that, but we're going to be flying the A2A Comanche, and we're going to be flying a new world update location. I was kind of thinking maybe we go to Prague. I don't know. We can see. But Harry, if you want to take off, buddy, the runway is yours. Feel free, and I will be right behind you. So I'm going to go there. Sounds like somebody's taking off. Yep, there goes ISU fan for life. Don't have to tell him twice. All right, let's go ahead and release parking brakes. And we just got from tower, position and hold. So we will go along with the tower and position and hold, friends. Got that. Antonov. When we got to fly that too, don't we, Chipper? Or I need to fly it. Get one of those flights in here sooner or later. It's pretty hard on the resources, though, I found. I don't know, maybe it was the airport I went to, but I had the Antonov loaded, and I was like, holy cow, this is starting to chunk a little bit. But all right, we're ready, friends. We're at the position and hold, and looks like Harry is getting that A318 off the ground, climbing through 800 feet. We'll see you in the skies, Harry, and the rest of you, my friends. Go ahead and get one more screenshot. TNT says, practice, you go first. All right, and you're all working it out, but that flame too high, that's pretty cool. All right, friends, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to go 40%, stabilize, release parking brake, and toga. Here we go. I'll see you all over in Germany, friends. See you in Germany. Keep that forward pressure until we hit 80 knots, and then we'll release the forward pressure and let our vertical stabilizer take over. There we go. 80 knots. We're looking for V1, then rotate. You can see it's coming up. Nothing like having like trees at the end of the runway to think about. V1 rotate. V1 rotate. And we're taking off, friends, in the 73900. There we go. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. I do love this bird. I love the PMDG. I mean, I'm a big Airbus fan when it comes to the Phoenix as well, but not more than the PMDG. Not more than the Boeings, friends. Hey, SimFanatic, are you a football fan? Richard Clark, I am a big-time football fan. My NFL team is the Kansas City Chiefs, and I've always loved the Chiefs since I was a kid. I'd go and visit my relatives in Olathe, Kansas, if you all know where that is. Huge football fan. Of course, love the Cyclones, right? Good old Iowa State, but I love it. Richard, how about you? You like football as well, my friend? Love football. Looking forward to that starting back up here, and we'll go ahead and hand fly this for a moment. All right, let's go ahead and get the VNAV selected, LNAV, and then Command A, and we're going to let the autopilot take over. And so it begins, friends, our flight. There you all are. Get yourselves up in the air, looking good. Not... As far as liveries go, these certainly not fancy, but I don't know. I've never flown on Lufthansa. Have any of you flown on Lufthansa? Let's go to 1, flaps 1. Never have flown on Lufthansa. I hear it's great. Like, they have fresh chocolate chip cookies. There's another airline that does fresh chocolate chip cookies. Who is that? And some of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, the master caution's on, and it says fuel. Nothing to worry about. The only reason that's coming up right now, friends, let's go ahead and get the rest of our flaps up. You can see I'm using the ProDesk Sim, and it does have a spring that you have to pull up, just like in real life. But what we're going to do is, we're not going to clear that. We're just going to go up here. Notice we have low pressure. Why, you ask? Well, because we are at 0 fuel in our center tank. So we'll go ahead and turn the fuel pumps off. And now that takes care of that master caution, and we're fine. Ace is down. Ahoy Airlines. Hey, Aces, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining the live stream. Good to see you, my friend. You still have not missed a regularly scheduled... Is it 5,000 feet TNT? Hey, SimFanatic and chat, how you guys today? All right, hey, there's Biohazard. Good to see you, my friend. TNT Simulate says, oh, it's 5,000 is transition. Okay. Thank you, TNT. We are in Europe, aren't we? All right, so at 5,000, thank you for that call out there, TNT. Keep me on the straight and narrow. So let's do the usual test. Testing, 1, 2, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. STD, syphilis. 1, 2, 1, 2. STD, syphilis, friends. Well, you know, again, I'm a child, but that stands for standard pressure. It's just something really stupid that I do, and but it entertains, and I don't know. Hey, you know what? If I can get a laugh just even out of one or two of you, it's all worth it, friends. So there we go. We got our standard pressure now, and climbing through 6,400 feet. For those of you that are wondering, what's standard pressure? Well, it's just in the U.S., the United States where I live, they call it transition altitude is at 180, and it's just everybody sets their altimeter to a standard pressure, and in the States it's 29 or 9 or 2, and so your altimeter is based on pressure, so that's how you get this altitude tape going. All right, friends, it's a 3-letter thing. Right? Ace says, sorry I dropped so early Sunday, camp internet went out again. Oh, no worries, man, no worries. Aces, no apologies, just for you to just drop in and say hello is a treat, Aces. So we're gonna go ahead and get 40 on the left MFD, and we'll get 80 on the right MFD, and there we have it. Let's see we got Proctus and Pilot Rick back there, and Ivan back there. There we go. Get a few more of you in the frame here. Oop, oop, oop. Gotta scroll out a little bit, and there we go. An old golfer up there, an ISU fan for life. Look at you two up ahead. Now, old golfer and ISU fan for life, both of them were at FS Expo along with me and BA Fish and my son. And, of course, Delt Gam 88 and Silva Motherfuddin' Killer. He was there along with his wife. My brother, I said that, BA Fish. And we also had Dave there, model railroad fan, and Pilot Rick was there. It was good to see Pilot Rick. And who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody, but yeah, it was great to see everybody. That was a real treat. We'll be doing it again next year. Already got plans for that, so appreciate it, friends. You know, so good to see all of you there. It was good. It was a good time to actually see you all in person. And I'm looking forward to maybe seeing some more of you in person at the next Flight Sim Expo, which, do we hear where it's at? I think there's some speculation of it being in, well, I think somebody wondered if it might be in Seattle, another wondered if it might be in Las Vegas. I don't know where it's going to end. I mean, they might have already advertised it. I don't know. Del, have you heard? I'm not sure where it is, but nonetheless, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. No matter where it is, friends. It's going to be a good time. I'm so looking forward to it. Let's get the tunes back on. Harry W. Evan was looking into maybe Chicago yesterday. Really? Oh my gosh, if it was Chicago, that would be freaking amazing. I wouldn't even have to fly there. Richard says, I hope Vegas. Vegas would be a good location, for sure. Yeah, Vegas or San Diego. I mean, Chicago would be great because I could just drive there then. I wouldn't even have to worry about flying. It's just 6 hours from my house. Chicago. I've been to Chicago many times, so. But I can handle that. I think that'd be cool. Vegas is a long, hot ride for me, Harry says. Yeah. Well, you know, Harry, would you ride your bike again? That was crazy that you rode your bike to, I mean, that's cool, but crazy that you rode your bike to Houston, dude. Denver would be better. Denver would be cool, Richard. I agree. Denver, I actually have been thinking, my wife and I have been thinking about going. She's never been to Colorado, ever. Ever. like in an entire life. Now, I haven't been there since, I mean, other than connecting flights, but I haven't actually visited Colorado since I was like, I was 12 years old. My parents went there, and it was, I mean, essentially I haven't been there either. I'm like, honey, we really need to go. Like, Mrs. SimFanatic, we need to go to Colorado. So we might do, it's dirt cheap tickets right now from Des Moines to Denver on Frontier, $68 round trip. I was looking at the first week in September. Tilted Racer, Colorado's beautiful, stunning scenery. It is. It absolutely is. CSGO Weirdo is here, has arrived. CSGO Weirdo, good to see you. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I agree. Tilted, it is absolutely beautiful. But again, I haven't been there for a while. Proctor says San Diego or Vegas, I would consider riding my Harley. Ooh, there you go, Harry. Practice, where do you live? Where would you have to travel from, if you don't mind sharing? We could get like you know, I think it worked out really well this last time. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, somebody, state of Colorado, just tipped $3. Join us, bring the shades. Absolutely, whoever you are. Thank you for that $3 tip. I think I might know who it is, but appreciate the $3 tip. And yes, bring the shades and come join us. It will be a blast, friends. It will be a blast. We had the biggest presence of anyone there, I think, which was amazing. And so hats off again to Silva Killer for the idea of us all having coordinated polo shirts with the SimFanatic logo. And we did stand out. We did. And so if Q8 Pilot does it, we're going to share a booth with Q8 Pilot the next FS Expo. It was his first this last year. But Evan did say they're going to pick somewhere that's cheap and cheaper hotels, right? Well, and that, you know, they mentioned that practice is they mentioned the fact that they go to the hot spots because they want cheap, and like, so that's kind of what they do, which makes sense. They want to make it affordable for all of us, which is cool. But at the same time, we gotta be thinking of flights too. Like, okay, you're going to Houston or Vegas or San Diego. And so, you know, I mean, it's going to be hard for anyone, right? I mean, everybody's going to have to travel. Some people are just going to have to travel. So I think it makes sense. Just, yeah, Vegas would be cool. San Diego would be cool. Chicago would be amazing. Although I'd be surprised if they did Chicago, just for the fact that it'd probably be a little more expensive there based on what they were saying. But, you know, Chicago's hotter than heck during this time of year, too. It is. But definitely looking forward to another trip to wherever it is, FS Expo. So, passing 18,740 feet for flight level 340. Just a nice steady climb out here. We just heard that song. We don't need that again. I need to take that out of that mix. All right. I see up there TNT ISU fan for life. And Old Golfer 67. The sim keeps locking up on me? No, Richard. Richard, did you get your sim updated? I assume so, because you would have been prompted. Practice says STD. That's good stuff, man. Practice, did you miss me doing STD? I did it at 5,000, my friend. TNT's like, oh yeah, we're in Europe. It's 5,000 transition altitude, I think is what it is. That sucks, Richard. Well, try to load it up and see if you have better luck again. That really sucks. Harry says, I think we're looking at being in Schaumburg, just outside Chicago. It was just a suggestion on their Discord that he was going to look into. Very cool. I'd be a fan of that. I mean, gosh, I literally could just drive there 6 hours. That's about our maximum that we want. My wife and I would like to travel is like, before we actually take a flight, it's like, okay, 6 hours. If the drive's 6 hours or less, we'll do the drive. If it's over 6 hours, we're buying tickets. Like, my in-laws wanted us, you know, some of you know I did a Savannah trip with my family, and we went with the in-laws, and the in-laws wanted to drive there, and I'm like, if you all want to drive, that's cool, but we're flying. We still ended up driving 4 hours, because we went to Atlanta, and then we drove from Atlanta to Savannah. But that was a great trip. let's see. Practice says, Sim, would you consider buying the cutoff levers that go under the Bravo for the Boeing? I don't think I've seen those, Practice. Maybe drop. Are you in our Discord channel? Because we have a hardware channel. You might want to drop that in, a link to those, and we'll check it out. But we have add-ons. Maybe it isn't hardware. We changed it. Yeah, we have hardware and we have add-ons. But or did you, Practice? You did. Did you? You did post in there. Is this the one? Maybe you already did, because I'm like looking at that channel, so I know you're there. Thrust lever, white kit for Honeycomb Bravo, quadrant flight simulator upgrade for Honeycomb. Huh. So to answer your question in short, Practice, I would consider anything that's an add-on. As long as it's $1 million, right? Other than that, I would definitely consider it, buddy. I'd definitely consider it. Why is my dog barking? My dog's going absolutely bonkers out there. I might have to check out what's going on. Probably sees rabbits. Goes freaking crazy. He sees rabbits. He wants to go out there and get them. I mean, that's what these dogs, he's a Westie, right? West Highland White Terrier. And that's what they're bred for. Richard Clarks has been having issues ever since I purchased a PMDG 737-300 livery last week. Really? 737-300? I had to reinstall the sim because I couldn't access the 737s. Go to Estes Park and stay at the Stanley Hotel. You know what? Ask for room 217. I know Bunny had mentioned that as well. Oh, for a second there, I thought my sim locked up. Yeah, Richard. I mean, that could be fun. Max loves the shape of that wing. That's awesome, Aces. Absolutely. Love the shape of that wing. But no, Estes Park is one that we would want to check. I heard Estes Park. Yes, The Shining, exactly. We also are thinking Breckenridge, Boulder. What was the other one? Not Aspen. There's another one I'm forgetting. But if you have... Estes Park was definitely one of them, Richard. Have you been to Estes Park? I assume. Stanley Hotel is pretty cool. I'd like to stay there. I would not stay in 217, though. Would not stay in room 217. I don't need some gal in a tub, you know what I mean. For those of you who've seen The Shining. Vale, that's what it was. Vale. I remember somebody I work with just got back from Vale. Went there and did a lot of hiking and stuff. Said it was beautiful and amazing. Thank you for those recommendations, Richard. Yeah, we got to figure it out, but I think we're definitely going to do it at some point. It's just I don't know if it'll be already this fall, but fall would be a good time. That's my wife's favorite season is fall. And she likes the colors and the leaves, and of course there's a lot of pine in Colorado, but there's other trees too. I think the colors would be nice. Switch up. 27 likes already, friends. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. Appreciate you. Amazing. Amazing. We will definitely be doing the SimFanatic Shuffle at 30 like we normally do. We usually wait until we hit 30 and then I shower you with the SimFanatic Shuffle. Actually, I horrify you with the SimFanatic Shuffle. Maple Leaf's in the house. Maple Leaf, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Maple Leaf, for joining us. Good to see you, my friend. I see we're now up to 19 that are watching. Appreciate you all joining us for this Thursday night live stream. Let's take a look back there, and they got Silver Killer in the house. Ivan back there at 43,000 feet. Ivan, how high are you going, dude? Are you going to like level? I mean, you are in the 700, so I get it. Pilot Rick in the 739 as well, climbing up. And Tilted Racer, we've got Unknown. Well, Unknown's way back there. Silva Killer on the B739 at 17 feet. Did you just load in, Silva? Maybe Silva, you just got back from work, maybe? Silver Killer. Let's see here. Tilted Racer. Stanley Hotel is where Stephen King wrote The Shining. Did he write it there? Maybe. I mean, that's very possible. Tilted Racer also says, not stayed there, but I did visit while I was in the area. That's cool, Tilted. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap hotel to stay at, right? I mean, it's pretty damn expensive hotel to stay at. And then we have Ivan 007 flexing the longitude. There you go, buddy. There you go. Flex that, baby. Flex it, buddy. I do see there's quite a few of you that are in the voice channel, so I might drop in there after a while and say hello, and you can all say hello to everybody in the live stream. I like to do that every once in a while. Is somebody posting? I hear Discord giving me notifications, but yes, friends, thank you for those suggestions. So we're definitely gonna have to do something. My wife and I, we're gonna have to go to Colorado. I mean, that's sounds like that's a given. Sounds like it's a given. So, Silva Killer says just got home, setting up the PMDG. I'll be with you guys soon. Awesome, awesome, Silva. Take your time, buddy. You can always do 2x, buddy. 2x or 4x to get caught up with us, right? No rush, no worries. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the Bravo cam because I don't need that right now anymore. So everybody ready for the weekend. It's kind of nice to have I took that Wednesday off, so it breaks up the week. So it's like, I'm like thinking today, I'm like, I get done with the day at work, I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow's already Friday, and that's the weekend. Sweet. How was Rag Bryce Sim? Looks like fun. Pilot Rick, Ricky's World, it was amazing, dude. It was hot, but it was so much fun. I got a chance to ride with my team, and even if, you know, I mean, how could I not do it? You know, it came through Ames where I live, and then my buddy has a place that they just, he and his wife just got done. They built in Polk City, and they have a pool, so they have a pool house. I freaking ate too much. He has a hibachi grill, and not that he was using it for this purpose, but he made burgers and brats and chicken and all this stuff, and it was like TPHI 17 and Mrs. TPHI 17. You would have loved it. And I ate so I had two, you know, I've been watching my weight, but I had 2 brats, I had a burger, what else did I have? Yeah, I was just like munching and stuff, but I burnt like 4,000 calories doing the ride, so I didn't feel too bad. Maple Leaf is laughing, but it was a blast. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. A buddy of mine that he finally went on the ride, and been for years hoping that he would ride sometime, and he finally did, so I got a chance to catch up with him, and yeah, it was good. It was a good ride. Good group we rode with is a great team. And then if any of you are watching, go team. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Pilot Rick. It was a lot of fun. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Above 10,000 feet, forgot to turn off my landing lights. Forgot to run through my checklist. So turn the wing lights off, leave everything else on, and we will also, friends, at this point, since we did that, got those all off, and we can turn the RTO, the brakes off, the auto brakes to off. But yes, friends, it's been it was a great time. Have any of you done RAGBRAI before? I don't know if I've ever asked this question. I assume no, because everybody's like, oh, but there's literally people from all over the world that go do it. So let's talk about Saturday night. So we'll be doing I think it's Saturday night we're doing, right? Because we do the odd Saturdays. Well, okay, so even, so odd. Yeah, because it'll be the 29th. So we're going to be doing a stream on Sunday. And do make sure you make that, because it is going to be the A2A Comanche. Still haven't flown. I have a confession to make. I haven't flown the A2A Comanche yet. I've started it. I haven't flown it yet. Been too damn busy. But I will be flying it. I'll be doing some practice flying, I think, at least on Saturday, maybe even a little bit tomorrow. And so, but we'll be looking forward to that. And we will do, what do y'all think? Maybe Prague? What do you, throw it in chat. What do you think we should do? You know, the new world update came out last Tuesday, right? This past Tuesday. And have any of you checked it out? Some of the new locations, you know, in Eastern Europe. But I was thinking, like, yeah, maybe we do Prague or something like that. Maple Leaf says, maybe we should tell Shane at how good a following and how good a following checklist. Oh yeah, I'm sometimes horrible about it, Maple Leaf. Yeah, absolutely. But so what do you all think? Throw it in chat. I'm kind of interested in your opinion and seeing what you all would like to do on Saturday. We do have in Discord, and I think Nightbot probably threw Discord up there, but check out Discord. We have a flight suggestions channel, and within Discord, so you can like let me know. I do try to go in there and look at that occasionally to see what you all want to see. Let me see. Is that, yeah, flight suggestions. And so yeah, go in there, and I did post in there. I said, I see I've got 7 hearts and 4 thumbs up. I said we should have an odd, unique aircraft live stream where we all pick some off-the-wall, odd airplane to fly for one of the future live streams. And I got a lot of responses on that. Alaska bush flights, yes, practice. You know, we've done that multiple times, but that's always a good one. I agree. Aviation spotter. I prefer seeing hot air balloons. That would be good. That would be good. Aviation spotter, thanks for joining in. You're lurking back there in the background. Good to see you, my friend and moderator. Thank you for joining tonight. See, we're up to 29 likes already, and we're like one away from disaster. Then y'all get to witness the horror, right? Aviation spotter, how you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Oh, really? LOL, says Proctus. Yeah, we've done several flights, Alaska bush flights. We've done some float plane flights. I think we did one in Alaska. That was a lot of fun. Marion Harris says hot air balloon races. There we go. God, that would be hilarious. Maybe we'll have to do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Especially when 2024 comes out, right? You can do some hot air balloons. Do some racing. There it is. 30 likes. Bring back FS 10 days in 2020. Exactly. Harry W says we still have not done the Reno races. That's a good point, Harry. A South Korean DMZ flight. Well, there you go. We can all kinds of. See, all you need to be posting this in the flight suggestions channel. Make sure I don't miss it. And here you go, friends. Thank you for the 30 likes. Little SimFanatic shuffle. Orange whip, orange whip, orange whip, orange whip. 3 orange whips, friends. Let's do this, friends. Thank you for the 30 likes. Friends, thank you for the 30 likes. Appreciate all of you. Little SimFanatic shuffle for you. I'm sorry it may have blinded you. But friends, thank you so much. I do appreciate the 30 likes. You are all so kind to me. You're so nice, friends. If I seem a little out of it, it's probably because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I mean, I got good sleep, but, you know, it was all day of riding Ragbri, and then, you know, had the pool party. I didn't get crazy or anything, but it was just, you know, one of those things where it's kind of late night and then get up early and go to work all day like we all do, right? And or some of us that aren't retired yet. I know some of you are maybe retired. Looking forward to that day. Not that I don't love my job. I love my job, okay? But I'm just saying. Yeah, it was a long day. Got some sleep, but still a little tired. So if I'm a little out of it, you'll know why. But I'm vertical. I'm vertical, so that's good, friends. It's good to be vertical. Practice. Oh yeah, I read that one. CSGO Weirdo says, "Are you guys going to the last Reno air races this year?" I am not. CSGO. Are you? Are you going? Practice says, "Have sister that works Minneapolis Center. She was so happy she was off for Oshkosh week. Showed her the FlightAware tracker. Just nuts." Exactly. Actually, you know, that's considered a Class Bravo airspace. When Oshkosh Air Show goes on. And actually my son, call him T for short, or T-Bone, he's like, "Dad, when are we gonna do Oshkosh?" I'm like, "Well, here's the thing, T. It's like, you know, you usually have swim meet and state, and you've been making more and more of those. And then we went to Iowa City last week for them. And I'm like, I mean, we could still do it. But I'm like, but we got to kind of balance that with the other stuff. But we might do Oshkosh this next year. And if any of you ever do Oshkosh or think about doing Oshkosh, please let me know. Because I would love to meet up with you. If we actually do Oshkosh next year, it'd be good to see a lot of you if you go to it. Who has Discord notifications going on? That would be me. You can all hear it. Here, let me silence the Discord because you're all hearing it as well. Let me go. I gotta mute it here. There we go. Deafen. There we go. That should help. You could hear that, couldn't you? So yeah. So anyway, we yeah. Let me know if any of you are planning on doing Anyone planning on doing Oshkosh? Has anyone done Oshkosh? Raise your hand. Anyone done Oshkosh? 32 likes already, friends. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Has anyone done Oshkosh? CSGO Weirdo. I saw the Oshkosh Night Air show on the website. It was awesomeness. I bet it was, buddy. And Aviation Spider says we're all thinking it's us going to that notification. That's awesome. That is truly funny. Let me do a response here. So, yeah, anyway, so having, going to Oshkosh here next year might be a good thing, but then, you know, it bumps right up to, like, my son's state swim meets, and we'll obviously gonna, like we talked about earlier, we're gonna be doing FS Expo 2024, hopefully sharing a booth with Q8 Pilot, and, you know, it's one of those things where it's kind of like, you know, do we do Oshkosh? And I've got all this stuff, and I got work. Now that was not me, I don't think, because I deafened the notifications. Unless maybe it is me. But yeah, so you know, let me know. Let me know. That message retracted. Old Golfer 67 says 12 years in a row. Wait a minute. Old Golfer, 12 years in a row. Oh yeah, you did say you go to Oshkosh. 12 years in a row. That's insane, dude. That's amazing. Aviation Spider says I definitely should have went last year when American flew into Oshkosh. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you know, sorry, I just had to respond to something there. So yeah, I really would like to do that, and if so, I guess I'll see you. I guess Old Golfer 67. Sorry, I got distracted there. But Old Golfer 67, if you decide to make it 13 years in a row, then I just might have to look you up while I'm there, huh, buddy? See you in person again, right? Who else? Anyone else? I mean, Aviation Spotter, I think this is a good opportunity for you to go. I do remember you. I remembered you saying that you were thinking about doing it. All right. So let's go ahead and drop down over here, and let's just do some housekeeping things. So we're going to go to FMC. Using reserve fuel. I don't know why that was up there. Okay, so if we go to progress, I love this because it'll tell us like top of descent is 352 nautical miles out, 1042 Zulu, and so that's less than an hour. We'll begin our top of descent. So in roughly 47 minutes, we'll begin our top of descent. So we got plenty of time. And anyone need a bio break? Anyone? Bio break? See, we're up to 20 concurrent views. Thank you, friends. But we'll go on a bio break in a little bit here. But you know, I was considering we need to do a giveaway. So one of the things, I know it's been a while since we did a giveaway, and so you know, we'll have to do a giveaway. Maybe we can do that on Saturday. Figure out you know, maybe something to do a giveaway on. Something software, won't be like hardware. I still need to get the Charlie pedals. You know, I'm going to be honest with all you. I'm still going to buy them, and I'm still going to do the giveaway. But oh my goodness, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to reserve my thoughts until I have more time to work with them, but I did try them out at FS Expo, and I know a lot of you were like wondering, SimFanatic, what do you think of the pedals? Because, you know, I have for those of you that have been flying with me for a while, you know I have the TPR pedals from Thrustmaster, and I absolutely love them. They're wonderful. But at the same time, like, everybody's like, what about the Charlie pedals? And, you know, coming out from Honeycomb, and we're still waiting. And, you know, by the way, I met a new employee for Honeycomb, and I got his contact information, and he said he was going to follow up with me, you know, within 2 weeks of meeting him at FS Expo. I have not heard from him, but I'm sure either he forgot or just probably busy as heck. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I do love Honeycomb, but I should reach out to him and see, like, if there's any new news that I could share with all of you on the Charlie pedals, like maybe a little bit of an update on when I can expect to get those, because I want to put them up against the TPR pedals. My brother, B.A. Fish, did buy the Virpil, so I'm kind of thinking, well, maybe what I could do is he's going to help me with the deck, and so maybe I could convince him to bring the Virpils. I have used them when I was at FS Expo. You probably saw me using them. But maybe do like a compare and contrast between the Charlie pedals, the Virpil pedals, and the TPRs that I have, and I think that would be a great comparison. I could do like all three in comparison, and then give the SimFanatic rating on them and what I pick out of all of them to be the top dog. Anyhow, I'll see if I can't reach out to the Honeycomb contact I made while we were at FS Expo and see if I can get y'all an update on the Charlie pedals. How many of you are still interested in the Charlie pedals? Let's see here. Old Golfer says, remember, if you are not an EAA member, pilot, or mechanic, you cannot get on the flight line. Oh, yeah, good point there, Old Golfer. Practice says, told the FO he's in charge. I'm going to go raid the snacks in the back. Nice. Nice one, Practice. That's great. Harry W. also bought the Virpils. Oh, yeah, that's right, Harry. I forgot that you picked those up as well. And when can you expect those? I got to check with my brother and see when he's going to get his. Civic Killer sees us. Awesome. Practice says, would be awesome if in one video you have all the pedals side by side. Yeah, that would be great. But I'll do that, Practice. So I know I can convince my brother to bring them down, so could do that. Asa says, I am, LOL. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do something like that. Let's see. Harry says, I've had mine for a few weeks now. What do you think now that you've had them for a few weeks, Harry? You loving them? The Virpils, right? And can you put your... I think you can do this. You can adjust them so you can... The thing I really like about the TPR pedals is I can put my heel on the floor. Like I had the CH Pro pedals, and you put your feet flat on them, and then they go this action, you know? And not this. They go like this. And so... But I think with the Virpils, because the way they had them set up at FS Expo, it was kind of like the CH Pros, where you put your feet kind of like in the saddles of the, you know, of the pedal, and then you moved them back and forth. Let's see, Harry W. Absolutely, I had the same pedals Brent had too, so the Virpils are far better. Awesome. Oh, so you had the See, I asked my brother Harry if I could get the Thrustmaster pedals that he has for my son. Because, as a lot of you know, another shout out to QA Pilot, he gifted the TCA Boeing yoke and throttle to my son, and he's on an Xbox Series X. And so I said, T, we need to get the pedals from your uncle, buy them from him, because that will plug in. I mean, the thing, actually, the TCA Boeing yoke, for those of you that have the Xbox, what's nice about that is you can use it as a USB hub. So you plug your throttle, the Boeing throttle for the TCA, and you can plug those Thrustmaster pedals into it. It's got a port for it. You can plug all that stuff in and only take up one USB port on your Xbox Series X or S, if that's on the front. So that's a pretty cool design by Thrustmaster to carry it all through. And it does work relatively well. Actually, it works very well. It just, some of the mappings were kind of a pain in the arse, I'll have to admit, on the Xbox. Because I just don't like, I want a keyboard, and you can do a keyboard on the Xbox, so they didn't have a keyboard hooked up, and it would have been a lot easier if I hooked one up. But it got all set up. There was a really strange thing that happened, though. My son couldn't raise and lower the landing gear with the TCA Boeing, and I got that fixed for him. I got that figured out and fixed. But so there are some nuances, but it does work. It does work on the Xbox Series X. I'm here to tell you. The TCA Boeing yoke is what I'm talking about, not the Virpil. Let's see. The Virpils have two different sets of pads. Okay. Aviation Spider, so you're flying Lufthansa. Where's your best German accent? Oh, do you really want me to go there? Aviation Spider, embarrass myself? 9! That's about as good as it's going to be. Bucket Bunny's in the house. Bunny, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you. Y'all have a great flight. I'm really busy tonight. Peace out. Appreciate you dropping in even to just say hello. I wonder if she even did a like. Would you suppose she did a like? Maybe she did a like. We are up to 32, so Bunny, it's good to have you drop in. Thank you for dropping in and just even saying hello. We appreciate that. Yeah, no, appreciate you dropping in, and sorry for missing some of your messages and the rest of you. Yesterday, I was definitely preoccupied with a lot of the Ragbri stuff and that, but yeah, it was a good time. Good evening, Miss B, Richard says. See, everybody missed you, Bunny. Glad you dropped in and said hi. Marion's dropping Bunny some blue skies and a happy face. And, well, you know what the heck? I'll drop in a few blue skies and orange whips to you, Bunny, and the rest of you. Appreciate you once again for joining us. Look at these mountains here. This is a nice sight. Look at this. Look at this, friends. Oh, what the heck happened there? Look at that. As we fly over these mountains. Take a screenshot of that. All right. All right. All right, friends, and so let's see here. I was gonna bring up something here really quick. What did I do? I made a note. Oh yeah. So, what do y'all think about the latest world update? The Central Eastern Europe update. Have y'all checked it out? Because again, thinking about Prague. But they had some hand-painted airports. Again, these are the ones that they would spend a little extra time, and they have like third-party developers that help them out with that. So one of them is in Czechia. So that's LKKV, LZTT in Slovakia was hand-painted. We got LHPP in Hungary, LJZA in Slovenia. We've got LDRI in Croatia, and then we have LQPD in Bosnia. And so, you know, again, the Red Bull Challenge, right? But just kind of curious if any of you had a chance. I mean, I honestly have not had a chance to. I installed the update and the world update and all that stuff today. It's been that kind of week, right? So hopefully you all got a chance to check it out, and hopefully it's good. I don't know. Y'all tell me if it's good. I'd suspect that, but at the same time, I'm not sure. But yeah, I love the fact that they continue, Microsoft and SOVAN will continue to do the updates, and obviously that's a good thing. And we've got 2024. I know there had been initially some mixed things and some skepticism on 2024 and what Microsoft and SOVAN are doing, but 2020 is going to continue to be supported for those of you that bought it and you're not quite there yet in terms of like wanting to spend the money. The backwards compatibility is, as SOVAN had stated, it's the stuff that we're buying today is going to be backwards compatible. And look at who's flying right next to me here in the KLM. Beautiful. I can only guess. I can only guess who that is. They're gonna have to pull up a little bit farther so I can see them and see their gamer tag. But yes, so I mean, I have Xbox Game Pass, and it's going to be available in that. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, fret not, friends. It's going to come with that, so you can get upgraded for free. And so that's Silva Killer. There you are, Silva. Did you just spawn on me, Silva? Nice livery there, buddy, on the KLM. I love it. Love it. I like it a lot. So... and then I might try to figure out, maybe do a giveaway of some sort. Does Fly Tampa do any, I'll have to look. Maybe there'll be some like payware airports that, you know, we could do a giveaway if you're into that sort of thing, or... yeah, I have to think about it. You know, maybe I could look at doing a giveaway for, like, the Comanche, you know, the A2A. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Tilted Racer says, personally, I think it's a great thing to see them developing, but it's also supporting folks who can't afford the upgrade. Agreed, Tilted. Exactly. Exactly. Harry W., I did not download it. The world updates are taking up a lot of space and I never fly in most of those areas. That's fair, Harry. That's fair. I still did it because, you know, why not, right? But I get it. We get another screenshot of that. With all you flying there with me, friends. All right, so we've got roughly, so 10:41. Let's see here. Let's, in about 3 minutes, we'll take a bio break, and then we'll be back, because that'll give us like 30 minutes before we're at our top of descent, and then we'll come back here, and we'll have continued conversation, great conversation with all of you, maybe even drop into Discord voice and like say hello to some of those that are in Discord voice, and so they all get a chance to say hi to all of you out there. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to 2024. I'm going to throw I like to make these back and forth, like interactive streams, and so I'm going to do a poll. I think a poll is always a good way to do an engagement with all of you, and so I'm going to start a poll here. Who's looking forward to MSFS 2024 and will be getting it? So, MSFS 2020. All right, here's the question. Who's looking forward to MSFS 2024 and will be getting it? And then I have another one. Nah, so yes, definitely, and nah, sticking with MSFS 2020. And so let me go ahead and do the poll. Oops, I didn't mean to add that. And there you go. If you all would be so kind to be interactive with me, give me an idea of who's all excited for 2024, or who's just like, yeah, not so much. We're gonna stick with the 2020. Are we still landing on 5 right? Is the question. And so thank you for that question, Ivan. I'm gonna put up top the route. No, planning on runway 23 left. I will be doing an ILS approach for runway 23 left. Now, any of you want to do a different runway, feel free, but I will be watching the one I land in on. And is that still favorable? Let me go to the charts. Are we still favoring that runway, friends? Let me see. Looks like it's a 10 knot headwind, so 8 knots now. So yeah, we'll be landing on runway 23 left. Harry W, we'll end up getting 2024, but not all that excited about it. Oh. Looks like so far we've got 9 votes and everybody's 100% on it. I like that. I love it, in fact, friends, because I think it's going to be a good one. I mean, I'm excited about the career stuff, and of course these added special effects, and the smaller thumbprint on the hard drive. Harry, smaller thumbprint, right? That's what they told us during FS Expo. You were there. Smaller thumbprint on the hard drive. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's going to load faster, because we all know how long Microsoft Flight Simulator takes to load, and it can be very, very long. But we got 10 votes, and at 100%, we're 10 for 10 right now, and yep, definitely getting the 2024. I mean, think of like the career modes. I think that by itself is probably going to be worth it, just in itself, right? Outside of all the other things. But please continue to do the poll. I'll end it when I get back. Let's do a 5-minute bio break. Get yourself an orange whip if you want. Orange whip, orange whip, orange whip. Orange whip. Multiple orange whips. Let's do it, friends. Be right back with you. I'm going to leave this going. I'm going to keep an eye on all of you, but I'm going to turn off my my mug cam, and I'll be right back. 5 minutes, friends. We'll continue on. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Hey, friends, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you all still being here. Wow, amazing. Even though I took like an extra maybe 30 seconds, but how's it going? Okay, so the poll's in. We have 16 of you who didn't vote on the poll, friends. We've got 16 votes. Thank you, by the way, for voting. So we've got 81% saying, yep, definitely looking forward to 2024 and we'll be getting it. And then, of course, we've got a few that said, nah, sticking with MSFS 2020. All right, friends. And CSGO Weirdo says, I voted. Seven Killer with the dancing jive. I love it. I love it, friends. Well, thanks for sticking around. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. And so the results will now be seen by all of you. But that's good to know. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, you kind of think about it. And, you know, it's some of you may not get it right away. I would almost guess that most of us that are like diehard fans of the simulator, like it's like anything, right? It'll come out and you'll be like, nah, I'm not gonna get it, and then you're like, damn it, maybe I will. But hey, wait for it and then pick it up and see, you know, who knows. I'm actually going to hop in to Discord here. Give me 1 sec, because I gotta get signed in here really quick. All right, you can see me now. Putting my phone up here. I actually got out because I was getting all the notifications, so I need to get back in because I want to say hi to our friends that are in Discord voice, friends. I want to see ya. I want to talk to ya. And so let me do that quick. All right, so let's see here. So first off, we've got Chipper Sneeze is in the Discord voice, so I'm going to jump in. So if you're all wondering, like, what are you talking about, SimFanatic? I'm going to jump into Discord voice. So we have a Discord server. You've seen the link. It's on the side. So Chipper Sneeze is in our flight simming voice channel right now. Harry is in there, IC Fan for Life. Old Golfer 67 is in there. Pilot Rick is in there. Proctus and Silva Killa and TNT. So I've got looks like 7 of you that are in voice. Friends, let's see if we can sneak up on them. You suppose we can? I bet we can't. They're on to me. You know, whenever I say this, but they might not be ready for this. They might not be. Shh. Let's see if we can sneak in on them. Hold on. I can't get anything over. Hi, how's it going, friends?
What's up, man?
You all hey. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, friends, say hello to the YouTube family. Hey, what's up?
Hello, SimFans.
What's going on, everybody?
Good to see all of you.
The longest sneaking in ever.
I know. I need to be quicker about that.
He's like, he's gonna sneak in. We're all watching him.
Next time, I'm just gonna drop in and not even say anything. You know, I'm not gonna like cue you all into what I'm doing. So, I'm not the most sneakiest person in the world. Let's just put it that way. But thank you all for joining tonight. It's great. The other thing I'll mention to everybody out there in YouTube land that isn't in Discord right now is the fact that you all will fly and you'll jump into the voice channel. You didn't know I was gonna pop in here tonight, but this is about the community and it's about all of you and all of us getting together. And it's a great thing. And hats off to all of you that are in these channels and just you know, engaging one another. So I love it.
Yeah, there's a good chance you'll catch somebody in a voice channel every day. It seems
always, yeah.
Yeah, any given time.
Yeah,
I mean, our community fights.
But you're not sneaking up on anybody. You just go like an elephant.
Right. Well, and the other thing too, I didn't mention this, is that we have in Discord, we have a community flights channel, and like any of you can suggest a flight, and a lot of times you'll have a lot of these guys or gals. They'll come and join you, and you know, outside of this whole production and live streams on YouTube. So it's a wonderful thing. We have a troubleshooting channel. And I swear, if there's anyone that has a problem, somebody is going to respond relatively quick. It's like having your own premier troubleshooting service right here within the SimFanatic Discord.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that, man. It's amazing.
But you gotta catch it when Delt's at home.
I know, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking of Del, where is he?
Yeah, where is Delt? I know he was in here earlier.
Unpacking into his
Yeah,
new
he was
home.
here.
Oh, he's packing. That's right.
Yep.
So,
Wait, he's still packing? I thought he got everything moved. He hasn't got everything moved yet?
No, he's unpacking.
Oh, unpacking. Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
it took about 2 different trips to take the simulator with him.
I know, right?
2 trucks.
Couple U-Hauls. Absolutely.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness, that's great. But yeah, no. So he is fully moved. He's just he's getting unpacked and everything. So that's good. It's good stuff. But
U-Hauls, it was probably a flatbed.
yeah, right.
Flatbed.
We're still waiting for him to get the full motion simulator that he tried out, wherever that was.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did say that later this year that he is looking at those full moving throttle contra things that were like the ones that were at the expo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, motorized.
Yeah, the motorized ones, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, did any
That
of
is-
you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Practice. No, did any of you
no.
did any of you get in the full motion simulator at FS Expo? I know my son wanted to go and we didn't make it, but
I didn't make it.
I didn't.
No.
I didn't either.
yeah, next year if they have it. But it sounds like we might have a few that will join us for, maybe a few of you will go to Oshkosh.
Hey, Sim, so I was listening to you guys while I was driving and all that.
Yeah.
If you guys all get together, I'm in.
You'd make the trip.
I just need a little time in advance.
Okay, well, let's figure that out if we're gonna go or not. But
Yeah, definitely doing the 2024 Expo for sure.
oh god, yeah.
Yeah, that's a given. But Oshkosh, yeah, I've never been there.
Oh, it's amazing. I haven't been there since I was a kid, but I remember going there with my uncle. That's why, that's why I got into aviation. I'd go flying with my uncle all the time. He had a Champ, and and I would go there like, I don't know, I've been there like 3 or 4 years, and would go visit my aunt and uncle in Frankfort, Illinois, of all places, and then we would. One time we flew in there, but majority of the time he had a camper, and we'd take a camper. We'd spend an entire week there, which was a lot of good memories from that. And so yeah, I want to take my son back there because I experienced it as like his age, and I thought, well, that'd be a really good thing to do with I did the FS Expo. Now I can take him to this, and hell, if some of you would even be there and want to meet up, even better.
Oh yeah, man.
I would suggest figuring it all out quick and then trying to get like a Verbo planned.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, and that's the other thing, man. Like, yeah, hotels, like even trying to get a
Hotels are
hotel,
crazy.
they're insane.
Yeah. It's extremely. Yeah, you have to go to Appleton to get even a close to normal hotel rate, probably.
Right. Yeah, and how far is that? Because like most of it was like looked like you'd have to be like an hour at least out from Oshkosh to get something.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty crazy.
Who says anything about slipping?
But yeah, I think we should. That's a good idea, Harry. If we got like a VRBO or something like that, if we get it early enough, that would be better. So maybe we do the same thing like we did with FS. Well, leave the FS Expo channel, but maybe we create a Silver. Maybe we create a new channel that would be Oshkosh, and just to get an idea of who would be interested in going to that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Create a different channel
Right.
for that, for sure.
Seeing everybody on YouTube during the live stream right now get to hear the inner workings as we talk things out, which we always do. This is good though. This is good.
Get in the Discord after the live streams as well.
Absolutely.
No,
You should
now
have the debrief.
Absolutely.
Now we're gonna need new shirts for that event.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea. We've got CSGO Weirdo said, Oshkosh is definitely on my bucket list to do when I get my PPL. Oh, fantastic. Weirdo, you're planning on getting your private pilot's license then. That's pretty damn cool. I know there's several on here that have done that, and yeah, that's great. Well, guys, I didn't mean to come in here and monopolize the voice channel here, but I did want to drop in, say hi to all of you. Thanks again for joining and for your continued support. Let you all say hi to the Sim fans that are out there in YouTube land, and it's good talking with all of you.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam, for stopping by.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Bye.
I said, and everybody else, feel free to join whenever you want.
Yep. YouTube world, come and join us here.
Absolutely. I'll actually put a link in the chat here, and so that people can just follow that. But yeah, thanks a lot, friends, and blue skies.
Blue skies.
More the merrier.
Blue skies.
Okay. I'm gonna hop back over to the stream. See you there.
See you later.
Bye-bye. All right, friends, and so yeah, great group. Love the community. I know that a lot of you have come over from Ausflight Sima, and we have a nice community and partnerships that we're forming, and it's good to support one another. But yeah, just a great community, as you can tell. All of them are just like fantastic and good to hang out with and chat, build. I've seen friendships form, and it's good to see. My own, among others. So anyway, let's see. We are going to have to start thinking about a descent profile here, friends, aren't we? So let's take a look. So, we've got 84 nautical miles from top of descent. Wow, we're not doing too bad on time, are we? So we're going to be that far out. So we're going to go to init ref. And then here you can see that our ILS is 109.90 for runway 23 left. This is going to be the ILS approach, which stands for Instrument Landing System, and course of 232. So what we got to do on this aircraft here, friends, to get this dialed in is we're going to go down here and plug in 109.90. Okay, and then you can see it's the ILS frequency. We're going to flip that up to the top. We're going to do the same thing for our first officer, because I like running both systems. So we got 109.90, so that's all you got to do on the radio there. So we got that set, and then we go up top here, we set our course to 232. So we're going to do that on the left, on the captain's side, and on the first officer side. So we're going to get this dropped to 232. And then over here on our first officer side, we'll get it set to 232. And that's the course line, so that's runway 23. Makes sense, right? 232. And last but not least, we want to set our flaps. I think it's fun putting full flaps in. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm going to go ahead and do 144 at the 40 and get our reference flaps and speed put in here. And there we go. So we've got that set, and that's all there is to it. Well, not all there is to it. Now I got to go over to my charts and look at the frequency, or the what's called our intercept. And so we got a Cat 2-3 ILS for 2-3 left, and the intercept is at 3,000. So this is the last thing, then it'll automatically start the descent. But we got to set our altitude to 3,000 feet. So I'm going to get that set here, friends, and then that is set, and that's it. Now we're ready to go. It looks like we're going to run into some clouds. And, oh yes, Richard Clark, shout out to Ausflight Summer. Get well soon, sir. Shane, if you're listening, Shane might be, he does lurk around, but Shane, we do hope the best for you, and that you get well very, very soon. And again, let us know if there's anything you need. We're rooting for you and wishing you well. And so yeah, Shane's been a fantastic. I'll tell you what, between Shane and Q8 Pilot, or Sam, goes by Sam, two amazing content providers. In fact, I'm gonna plug their channels here because they deserve it. So AFS and my friends Ausflight Simmer and Q8 Pilot, just amazing friends and content providers. So do check them out. There are their channels, and I know many of you already have seen them, but I'm gonna plug them anyway, because that's what we do. That's what we do for one another, right? So good stuff. But definitely check them out if you haven't already. Q8 Pilot, what I like about, so like Q8, you're going to get like very honest reviews. He buys everything. In fact, he gave me a word of advice during Flight Sim Expo. He's like, you know, it's great to get free stuff from the vendors, but just buy it yourself so that you can get an unbiased review and so like that's exactly what he does. He gives an unbiased review, an honest review, and so I have found that practically every review that he's ever done on whether it's scenery or the aircraft, I really agree with. And so I know I can trust him as a buyer of this software, right? And so he does a lot of good stuff for that. He does X-Plane too. So there's not a lot of content providers anymore these days that, well, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of them that I follow they're like all of us, including myself, are like really focused on Microsoft Flight Simulator. But he still does X-Plane 12 and does reviews. He just did a stream on X-Plane 12 not that long ago of an aircraft. And so he does mix it up. So some of you I know that are X-Plane simmers, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's a place for X-Plane. And so he does a lot of reviews for products on there too. So he's still mixing it up, which I think is good. Shane, kind of the same thing. You know, Shane does a lot of live streams when he can, but he does a lot of video and a lot of content-rich stuff. News, reviews, really good with the news information and keeping us updated. And so, but does a lot of content as well, a lot of videos. And so, again, a couple of really great content providers and influencers on YouTube here for us flight simming enthusiasts. So definitely do check them out if you haven't already. I know most of you have. Let's see, Tilda Racer says, hey, quick question, SimFanatic. Do you use an add-on to get the smaller gamer tags? And if so, which one? The default ones are so big and ugly. I agree. Great question, Tilted Racer. Thank you for that question. I'll even do an applaud for that question. I use what's called Flow from Parallel 42. And so you can, and actually that's available for those of you that are on Xbox. That's available on Xbox and PC, so you don't need to worry if you're just, now I don't know if the smaller gamer tags work on Xbox, if somebody could maybe throw that in there, but they do have Flow for Xbox. But Tilda Racer, I know you're on PC, and that's what I use. It's called Flow, and there's so many. I mean, that in itself I would pay the money for, Tilted Racer, but like if you do this, I hit tab, I could actually zip to whatever airport that I want to. I don't have to like go to the main menu. I can also change the time of day, so I'll do that. We're at 12:36, so if I want to go to you know, sunrise, or I want to go to sunset, if we want to see that, you know, you can do all those things. So that's a fun thing. You get your METAR reports. So like the closest, you got the METAR. So this is all the Flow package, which I oops, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Which I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Let's take a look at some other things. Oh, and the other thing is, you can I can switch servers. So sometimes I'll like lose, you know, all of you, so I can easily, you can like program any of this to like almost any function. Weight and balance, bring your weight and balance information up, your checklist. So if you want to do your checklist, you know, you got your checklist over here, and that'll bring that up. And you can essentially get rid of this toolbar. I still have it showing, but you can actually lock that toolbar out by going up to here, saying interface, and disable default toolbar. So I'll go ahead and do that. So now you'll notice I go up here and I don't have the damn toolbar in the way. So there's a lot of things that are, and I've only scratched the surface, but you're welcome, Tilted Racer. Thank you for the question. Pity their VR implementation is still pretty, oh, is that right? Yeah, because I thought they had actually did a interface for VR, but it's not too good. I love it. I would highly recommend it. I think I've got the Pro. There's like 3 different levels. I think there's a Silver Killer. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. But I think there's a basic version, a Pro version. Maybe there's only 2 different versions. I thought there was 3, but maybe it's just 2. But anyway, I've got the highest one. I'm just like, I'm going to pay for the big one and go with it. Tilda Racer says, yeah, they did a VR interface, but it isn't good from what I've seen in reviews. Okay. I don't, I don't think Don is here, but I know Tilted Racer. I know Don. He does VR, and I don't know if he has Flow, but it would be 3 versions. So okay. And he has. I don't know if he has Flow, but we should check on that. But yeah, so now I'm curious because I remembered it being 3 versions, but now I want to. Let me bring up Orbix because I actually bought it from Orbix. So let me see. I need to do a Pack X flight again. Don't you all think? I've got Pack X and I hardly ever use Pack X anymore now that I'm just like finding just enough time to stream and maybe throw a few videos out there here and there. But we need to do Pack X. I need to demo that. Free, regular, and Pro. Thank you. So I've got the Pro version. Oh, that's right. They have a free version, right, Silva? I don't remember what the free version includes. But you can all check it. Silver, maybe drop the link if you would to, or I could here. I'm getting Orbix loaded. I can drop the link. Never mind. I got it. My products and Flow Pro is what I have. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the store, open an Orbix Direct, and so here, and this one shows Flow Pro. But you can basically get. Is it ever going to load? Maybe, I don't know. But they do have a comparison, I think, from Pro to the free to whatever. Yeah, here it is. Flow Free, most popular. Flow Essentials, and then Pro. So here, let me drop a link. So if you're interested, Tilted Racer, the rest of you, there is the store for Parallel 42. And I really dig this add-on. In fact, Silva Killer and Delgam 88 were like, dude, you got to get this. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, you got to get this. And then Silva Killer, you brought it up on Discord. That's the other thing we do on Discord. I forgot to mention this. On Discord, we actually, a lot of you will stream in Discord. And so, if you're having questions and stuff, there's a lot of times where I don't see Hanger Studios in here, but Hanger showed some of the stuff that he's working on because we do have developers that are members of the channel and come and join us. But it's a great thing. But anyway, Silva Killer, you demoed some of the stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got to pick this up. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? This is well worth the price of admission. Total Racer says it can only overlay in a resizable rectangular box rather than the proper flow interface, sadly, and doesn't scale itself to fit the size if you make it smaller. That kind of sucks. And then Proctor said, or, I'm not sure what that means, but but yeah, definitely give it a check. Check it out. Check it out. I would definitely give it my seal of approval. I really like Flow. And now you can see we started our descent, and Epic Gamer is in the house. Epic Gamer, when did you sneak in here? Or have you been here for a while and I just haven't realized it? Good to see you, my friend. I see you up there, ISU fan for life. We also have Ivan up there, Proctus. And behind us, hold on, I got my battery just keeps, there we go. Then we also have TNT and Luke 2. Who's Luke? Luke 2C. That's a great name, by the way. Got Tilda Racer back there, Chipper Season Pilot Rick back there, and we have Silva Killer. Where'd you go? I'm not seeing Silva Killer. Where'd you go, Silva? Kind of wonder if, is he above me? So I think I'm going to be building a new computer, by the way, friends. I built my current rig. I built 2 years, well, actually, when I think about this for a second, 2020. I built it in September of 2020. That was COVID, right? I'm pretty sure I built the original. I didn't get my new graphics card until 2021, but I built my new computer September 2020. So it's probably about time I build a new one. And my son asked me about it. He's like, Dad, are you going to build me a computer? I'm like, I'll tell you what, son, maybe I'll give you my build, my current build, and then I'll build a new one. He's like, yeah, let's do that, Dad. CSGO Weirdo says, top and descent. Thank you, sir. And we are descending past, right now, passing 31,000 feet, flight level 310. For 3,000 feet was what we're going to intercept. And actually, here I'm going to show something on flow again. So, if I want the METAR report, this is the cool thing. So I'm going to go here, and what I can do is I can just type in, because see it says CYZT, really? Or ETHF, that's the closest airport there. But if I just do EDDL, there we can see, right there, there's my weather. How freaking cool is that? So I've got, 220 at 8 knots, so 23 is going to be good. We have 3,000 drizzle. We got broken at 500. This is going to be an interesting landing here, friends. If we got broken at 500 feet, this should be interesting. This should be a good approach. One for the books, maybe, because like look at all the clouds. We can see the clouds, and it's getting pretty thick. So this will be we might need some pie reps from you, Proctus, and ISU Fan for Life. If you did, it's Silva Killer. There you are. If you all land before I do. This should be a really good landing challenge, I think. It'll be a fun one because it looks like the weather will be a little iffy. Maybe use the... Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we're going to... Once we pass 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and get our landing lights and stuff turned on. Of course, we're going to go ahead and get set for our pressure altitude. And as you can see, we're following our descent profile rather well. So we're a little below it, but that's okay. Our speed's all right. So this is looking like so far so good. But you kind of keep an eye on this. You notice our autopilot says VNAV path and LNAV, so we're longitudinally and vertical navigation is plugged in, friends. And so we'll keep on making our way down to this. Probably what seems to be probably a fairly epic approach here. We'll see. See if I can't nail it. We'll see if you all can't nail it. Speaking of pie reps, I saw they've added those to Beyond ATC. Can't wait for that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Beyond ATC. Well, the other thing I'm looking at, we talked about 2024, and the other thing I'm looking forward to that is the artificial intelligence and ATC. Because let's just face it, ATC and the built-in ATC, yeah, not so great, right? I mean, how many of you actually use the ATC that's default in Flight Simulator? I'm guessing probably not many. In fact, I think, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, I think FS10 and Prepared 3D has a better built-in ATC than this is. It just baffles me. But at least with 2024, it sounds like they're going to improve the ATC, so we'll see. The artificial intelligence, if it can do stuff like on the fly, and if they can start building some AI stuff into even the aircraft that are flying, like even the AI aircraft, like, hey, there you go, give it a no pun intended, but the AI aircraft, if they actually had artificial intelligence where if they're taxiing on the runway or the taxiways and they could actually do things on the fly based on what you're doing, that'd be pretty cool. Mary Harris says I use the ATC. And what do you think of it, Harry or Marion? To be honest, I haven't used it in a while, so maybe they've made improvements, but I just have avoided it like the plague. I don't know. So, but yeah. Let's see, Tilted Racer, I like it. Marion says I like it. Okay, well, maybe since the update, maybe I need to check it. Maybe I need to like go back and like reconsider what I said because I haven't tried it in a while. Maybe it is better now. You never miss a top of descent, right? And does it vector you in? That was the thing I always loved about FS10 and Prepared, is that it would actually, ATC would vector you in for your approach in that. So, like all of a sudden I felt like I was descending quickly, but I was just like, I was in a turn. But I want to thank all of you. We're at 20 concurrent. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. All right, and so friends, as we begin our descent here, let's see. So we need to pass Badgo at 259, flight level 21-1, and it looks like we're doing pretty good for that. Actually, we're a little bit slow, and we're a little bit, well, we're right on the glide path, so that's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, so let's see. God, that looks like some weather. That looks like some weather up there, friends. What do y'all think? You ready for a kick butt landing by SimFanatic and the rest of you that are going to show me up? I'm sure will show me up. You often do, friends. You often do. So. Right. I wonder how many people are actually right now checking their Discord. Like, if Aviation Spotter's still on, I'm sure he's like right now going, wait, is that me? Oh, funny. I don't know. I mean, broken at 500? I don't know. This could be interesting, friends. Could be interesting. But yeah, so we're gonna make our way down here. We're gonna hit some weather. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully I don't kill anybody that's in here. You know, it's so kind to join us and be riding with. Although I think some of you, and if I'm not mistaken, some of you actually like it when I crash. I've actually had a few of you say, SimFanatic, that's like the best. It's like the best stuff when you like actually crash because you get so excited and you say stuff. And so, you know what? I guess either way, it's a good thing, right? Either way. CSGO Weirdo says, I have Do Not Disturb on since 2021. Nice. Oh my goodness. Tell the Racer said you made me double check if I left Discord running up by mistake. Oh, I got it fixed. Practice for these community stuff. No ATC if doing virtual airline stuff. All right, VATSIM all the way. VATSIM all the way. VATSIM or what is it? Pilot Edge. You know, I've never did Pilot Edge, but I need to check that out. All right. Although, you know, I like look down there, we can see some breaks in the cloud. It did say broken at 500, so we might be okay, friends. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. You can hear those engines rumbling. I love that sound. So I've got these HyperX headphones, and I don't know if Asus is still here, but I know a few of you. I know Don got them, and Asus got them, and I gave them rave reviews, and they've got really good low-frequency bass sounds that go through. I love it. Ivan 007 says, I'll let you know how it looks in Final Approach. Thank you, Ivan, with a little bit of the SimFanatic shuffle. Awesome, man. And I see we're up to 35 likes. Thank you, friends. I appreciate ya. Thank you so much. Asus is still here. Awesome. Proctor says, I turned on the PMDG heads-up display because all the clouds, and why not? It's cool. And we're almost at 40 likes. Oh, yes, Silva Killer. Can we hit 40 likes? If we hit 40 likes, I might have to throw in another SimFanatic shuffle. Who knows? Who knows? I could. Or I could not. Thank you for doing that, Silva. Oh, it's Flight Sim on QA Pilot. They're great friends. Just like all of you. They're great friends. Alright, so you gotta start thinking about it. Okay, so standard pressure. I'm just gonna go ahead and select it now. Kind of cheating a little bit. 2968. And we're passing 12,600 for 3,000 feet. And it looks like our approach so far is good. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 on the auto brake. Get that set and ready. We already got our ILS and our course set. So that's looking good, friends. And I can see up there Ivan and Proctus and Chipper Sneeze all up there getting into the thick and fluffy white stuff we call clouds, right? And they're all up there and they're going to be going through the clouds. They're going to give us a PIREP. What is a PIREP you're asking right now? And that stands for Pilot Report, and it's used in real life. So as I have done, I've asked Ivan and Proctus and Chippers up there for a PIREP, just to let us know kind of what we can expect when we get closer. Now, of course, they're going to give us a PIREP of when they land, and we'll be a few minutes behind, and weather is usually going to stay fairly stable at that point in time, but it can change, as we all know. And so, yeah. And we're going to get done at a half-decent time tonight. I mean, like, check this out. Like, we really should have had Vruden here, because Vruden's always complaining about how long it takes me to get up in the air and how long the stream goes for. But I mean, here we are, and it's like not even 10:30, and we're already on our descent, and we're almost past 10,000 feet. We might have time for a debrief, and we might have time for Call of Duty, and we might have time for another Orange Web. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now notice this aircraft started pulling up, right? And why is it doing that? Well, it knows enough to go below 250 knots, because under 10,000 feet, it is a requirement to go under 250 knots. I think by most countries. And also we're probably, yeah, see, it's at 9,505, 3 nautical miles out. So DOMUX we're coming up on. And I don't know if I told you all this, but we are going to use the BAM transition. Silvakilla, are you using the BAM transition? Anyone else using the BAM transition? Or should I say, oh my god, I just lost the cook's name. Chef Emerald, right? Isn't he the one that says BAM? BAM! Chef Emerald? Is that still going on now? I don't even know. It's like that was like a big thing, you know, a few years ago. Did someone say Call of Duty? I did say it. I did say it, Silva. And Silvaco says, yes, I'm using BAM. Awesome. Wait, the spice or the approach or both? The transition. Awesome. I'm using BAM as well. Tilted Racer's using BAM as well. Awesome. Awesome Blossom. Emerald, that's it. It was Emerald. Remember that was like a big thing. Is Emerald still? I mean, is he still doing that show or not? So as you can see, Nightbot just reminded us that we will be having a live stream Saturday at 0130 Zulu. And so do prepare for that. Faza says hi. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm going to butcher your name. Is it Atafaza? Atafaza? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And we're at 37 likes and 22 concurrent right now. So thank you all for joining. I know we're doing a Thursday night live stream, which is a little out of sorts because I think a lot of you are used to Wednesday nights. Vrooden's probably going to message me tomorrow and say, I missed the live stream because I didn't realize it was Thursday. Always kind of mixing it up here, but thank you for joining us. Tilted Racer going into VR. Talk to you all on the ground and hopefully in one piece. Awesome, Tilted Racer. Hey, Godspeed, and I just want you to know, good luck. We're all counting on you. Fazer says, can I see your display, please, bro? My display? Which display? This one? My display in game or what? But here we go. We're gonna be like turning and burning nav. Oh no, Short Round's in the house and crashed the desktop. Go figure, Short Round. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Are you wanting this display, Adafaza, or what were you asking for? Let's go over here to, well, you know what? Let's just get this set, right? Let's just get this done. So we're gonna go approach mode. If you notice, that brings this up, so we can zero in on our localizer and ILS approach here, and we're looking pretty good still, friends. We're still looking pretty good. As we come down through the clouds, let's see what happens. It's kind of an interesting, we're going to do like a little to the right and to the left, and with 240 and like at Metma, we're really going to start slowing down. So get yourselves ready, friends, because we're going to have to drop this sucker down and slow it down. And hopefully SimFanatic won't be like, you know, floating halfway down the runway. Let's see what happens, though. No promises. Those are some low clouds, though, aren't they? But I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's not. It doesn't look too bad. What do y'all think? And still waiting on that pirate from Ivan, and maybe Chipper Sneeze, Proctus. You know, just kind of say, hey. How's it going up there? And, of course, sorry for that party foul. I just yawned. Oh, my God. SimFanatic, what's wrong with you? Look at that. Is one heck of a bank. That's like a 90-degree turn to the right, and we're going to be doing a 90-degree turn to the left. Dropping down, continuing to decelerate. I think I'm going to go ahead and just start decelerating, because I just feel like that just seems to be a little too soon before the runway to drop all that speed off. I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and pilot's discretion. I'm going to do that. Practice says clouds till 800 feet. Thank you, Practice, for that PIREP. And Adafazer says like face, thrustmaster, or joystick, and you play with PC, mouse, or keyboard. So yeah, so here, so I am using, here, let me do this. Not sure if this is what you're asking for, but, so I've got the Bravo, the Honeycomb, Bravo, throttle quadrant from Honeycomb. I've got the Flight Desk Pro, or SimDesk Pro, add-ons. So I've got bigger throttle levers, as you can see here, and the speed brake and the flaps. And then I am using the TCA Boeing yoke, right there, and then below you can see I've got the TPR pedals. So that is my setup. I'm not sure if that's what you were asking for, but that's what I've got. And yeah, I love it. I love all of it. It's good stuff. Okay, we're about 1,000 from it. Let's go ahead and add 5 notches of flaps. as we get this bird slowed down. And let's go ahead and do approach. Here we go. And we're like banking so damn hard. Let's see how we do, friends. So, according to practice, we've got clouds until about 800 feet. You're welcome, Anafazer. Thank you for the question. Glad that was what you were asking for, and I didn't, like, misunderstand. Because everybody on here knows it can happen to me. Yeah, I'm glad I'm slowing this bird down a little bit before we get there, because... All right, let's go ahead and drop the landing gear, and I'm going to go ahead and add some more flaps. Oh, did I didn't... Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Of all the times that I hit that, was then great. See? I could screw it up just as easy as anyone. Let's go ahead and landing lights, wing lights, and everything on. And, God. Now I'm way off. Why is it climbing? Because it went off of approach and everything. Hold on. Jeez. Of all the times! Leave it to me. Now we're going to do a real ILS approach here. All right, here we go. All right, so if I can do...
Terrain. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Glide slope.
Definitely below.
Glide slope.
I really botched this by having the autopilot go disconnected.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Gotta be safe.
Glide slope.
Get back up here. There we go. Boy, I'm literally botching this. Talk about entertainment. There you go. And I still can't see anything. Of course, we're still... I went way above it.
Brake. Pull up.
Yep, I know.
Sink brake. Pull up. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
All right, let's go ahead and arm our spoilers. Man, I'll tell you what. I had hand flied this damn thing all the way down here. Yeah, woe is me. Get the auto throttle off. Auto throttle
Glide
off.
slope.
There we go.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Everybody's freaking out. There we go. Don't worry, friends. I'm going to get you here safe.
100.
Pull the throttles out and get ourselves corrected here. Not the best approach, I know.
30. 20.
And like floating all the way down the runway. That's great. Probably one of my worst approaches. Reversers on. But you know what? At the end of the day, if I get you all here safely, that's all that matters, right? We got precip. Bringing it down to under 80. then I can get myself parked here in time to hopefully maybe get some of you landing. Let me get off the runway here. Chipper, I missed you, and Ivan, I missed you, but nonetheless, man, I think it was lower than that. Shows how much the weather can change fairly quickly, because I swear the clouds went well below 800. We actually never really truly broke out of the clouds. I mean, we did some, but there's a lot of fog and haze here, and so let me go ahead and get the parking brake on, friends. I'm going to go ahead and get the APU on, and the runway lights off, and let's go wheel well, get the wing off, and let's go back to steady on the strobes, and let me get outside to like watch all of you. And yeah, that was kind of a shit show on the way in. Sorry about that, but hey, you know what? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Oh, I need to yeah, it certainly was not one of my better moments. Let's get over here. Sorry, Tilda Racer, I missed ya. Let's just get on the way over. But anyway, so I'm planning on building a new computer. And so I'll get the new computer built maybe this fall. And I got to make a decision if I want to pick up the 4000 card, like a 4080 was what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I don't know yet, friends. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so we have Epic Gamer coming on in here. Let's see how Epic Gamer does. And Silva Killa. Remember, the landing rules are, as many of you know, you got to land on the 1,000 footers. That's the second. Let's see if Silver can nail it. Go right here. Oh, that was weird. Oh, Silver, you touched down before. Oh, shoot. No engines gliding in. What? What, short round? No engines. Are you kidding? So I don't think anyone's qualified yet. Sadly, I floated about halfway down the runway, and I mean, I'm pretty sure I qualify, but TNT is going to show us how it's done here. Let's watch TNT. He's going to nail this, baby. He's going to, although I can't see him. That's wonderful. TNT, I can't validate this. Although it does look, based on your nameplate, that you did land it. So I guess you so far you're winning the landing challenge. And then short round said no engines gliding in. So that could be scary. And by the way, if you haven't already done so, please smash the thumbs up button if you like the content. If we get up to 40, I think we can throw on a little show for you. This airport looks so nice without clouds. Well, I was gonna say it's one of the hand-painted ones, I think, isn't it? But it chopping me a little bit here, but probably with all the weather and everything else. But here comes ISU Fan for Life. Hey, Harry, show us how it's done, my friend. Show us how it's done. If I can't see your aircraft now, this is going to chap my behind. Seriously? I'm not going to see your airplane. I don't see practices either. What is going on? I can't validate any of this. Wow, it looks like ISU Fan for Life. It looks like you just damn near nailed that one. But why am I not see? Can I see anybody's? Let me go over here. Frank Rose, how's it going, Frank? Good to see you, my friend. Am I just seeing like gamer tags and that's it? We're all winners, exactly, Asus, exactly. There goes Epic Gamer, and going vertical with the F-15. But like you say, yeah, we're all winners. Here comes short round, and I don't think I'm gonna see short round either. Oh my gosh. And Pilot Rick's back there at 8,730. Well, wait, no, he's at 880 feet. Oh, there we go. Short round showed up. Short round, we see you. Oh, perfect timing. And short round usually does a good job. Boom. Nice landing, short round. Man, this thing's choppy as hell. Like all of a sudden it got, I don't know if it's the weather or what, or the multiplayer, but it's like, or loading stuff in. Here comes Pilot Rick. Pilot Rick, we're all counting on ya. Now it's smoothed out. No worries, Frank Rose, thank you for joining. 39 likes, friends. We're 1 away from 40. Who's going to put us at 40? Here we go. Pilot Rick, that was a nice landing. Have to hit 5 again because I get reset here. Are we going to get practice and chip? Why is this lagging so much, though? That's annoying. Didn't really think this airport was that intensive. Probably everybody being in here with all the clouds and stuff too, right? All right, here we go. Proctor's just gonna do a flyby here. Total Racer said I had super bad lag on the final approach, but it got down one piece regardless. Nice job, Tilted. Maybe it's something with this area. I don't know. If you had lag as well, maybe there's something there. All right, last but not least, we got Chipper Sneeze coming in here. Chipper, I don't even know, like, how do we even call this? Aces, you've been watching. I mean, do we just say we're all winners? Because I didn't get to see some of you on the landing challenge there, which is a bummer deal. So, I don't know what to say. Can we get... Silver Killer's like, I did a typo. Hey, I've been there, Silver Killer. No worries. Can we get 40 likes? We are so close, aren't we? There goes practice again. And are we getting Chipper Sneeze in here or what? Yeah, Chipper's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Gives us a chance, Silver Killer, to get 40 likes. We just need one more person to hit the thumbs up button that hasn't already. There goes Epic Gamer in that F30. Oh, we hit 40 likes. Thank you, whoever just got us to 40 likes. And thank you all for doing the likes. That is awesome. Ace is down, as he says. I see 40. Right, I will do the SimFanatic shuffle as soon as we see our friend Chipper Sneeze, aka Marion, land this A20N perfectly. I've got a feeling that Chipper Sneeze is going to land it right on the 1,000-footers and, like, call it done. I'm going to be like, hey, I just took this to the bank. Well, let's see. Seeing is believing, friends, right? Seeing is believing. And here we go. Chipper coming on in. Passing 750 feet. And we can see we can now see your lights there, Marion. We can kind of see an outline of your aircraft. At least your aircraft is showing. Can Chipper... What do you think, Aces? Do you think... what do y'all think? You think Chipper Sneeze is going to do it here, friends? You think he's going to nail this one? Well, we're going to find out. Belle Vespucci! Hey, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, Belle. I said Belle, but Belle. Oh! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Chipper. I don't know. Was that before? I don't know. Aces, you might have to chime in on this. Was that before Just before, I agree. So, do we say short route or do we say we're all wieners? We're all winners. Look at this. Look at this cloud deck, though. Look at that. I mean, crazy, right? But I want to get I can't even see you. So this definitely was a challenge landing tonight. And of course, many times that I'm going to mess up the autopilot is when I'm on approach. And then I had to hand fly it all the way in on the ILS, and I did a completely terrible job with it. But hey, in the end, we all made it safe. And don't worry, I'm not going to forget about the 40 likes. Actually, 41 now. So friends, this is for you. Little SimFanatic shuffle. Orange Whip basis. Orange Whip Simba Killer. Orange Whip SimFans. This is what we do. This is how we do it. It's not like this. It's not like this. It's like this. Those of you that have watched Blues Brothers before, you know what I'm saying. Again, thank you for the 41 likes, friends. Friends, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. It has been a great time. A good stream, a good live stream like usual. And it was good to get in with some of you tonight and just saying hello in Discord voice. I see the Silva Killer action there with the orange whips and that. And friends, thanks. I want to say thank you once again for your continued support. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream tonight. I definitely have enjoyed flying with all of you, either in the simulator or with you in chat, catching us here on YouTube. So again, thank you so much. And we've seen some new friends that dropped in tonight, so it's good to see all of you as well. But friends, thanks so much for joining us. I will be doing a debrief. I got to pull the contacts out. Throw them out in the garage. I almost said throw them in the... Where did that come from? Throw them in the garbage. Guess those terms start with a G. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get myself like all disconnected here, and then I'll join you for a little bit in debrief. If you don't know where debrief channel is, just go to Discord, go to the voice channel and Flight Simming. We do a debrief there, and I'll see you all there. And as usual, I'll do the call outs again. ZX Pilot now, awesome stream. ZX Pilot, thank you for joining, and thank you for watching and that kind comment. Appreciate it. And we also yeah, we had several others that joined. Bell, thank you for joining us tonight. Newcomers here, it's good to see you. But as CSGO Weirdos putting in here, Blue Skies and the little orange whips with SimFanatic Shuffle. As Old Golfer says, Blue Skies, everybody. And Aces Down, please come back. And definitely great to see all of you. And Silva Killer, Aces Down, Old Golfer, Richard Clark. Great stream, SimFanatic. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you being here, my friend. And Ricky's World, Blue Skies, my friends. I'll do the usual call out, but until then, friends, hope to see you Saturday. Hopefully we'll be able to catch you for a general aviation flight this weekend in the A2A Comanche. Don't miss it. We're still trying to figure out where we should go. If you have a suggestion, go to Discord. Put it in the suggested flights channel. Until then, SimFans, on Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time or 01:30 Zulu, and I'll see you then. Until then, have a great rest of your night tonight. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you Saturday. Stay safe, friends. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. Okay, friends, just because I always like to do this, I can still do it, so I'm going to do it. So do a shout out to all of you that are in chat and being engaged, something I like to do. But Practice, thanks again for joining the live stream, and LOL, last 3 minutes, low flying inverted in the 737. We did see that, Practice. Thanks for joining us again tonight, and Ace is down. My moderator has not missed a single scheduled live stream. Aces, thanks as always for coming back and being here and your support, buddy. Ricky's World, Pilot Rick, thank you. And as Ricky's World says, Pilot Rick, thank you, Sim. Another successful stream, Sim fans. I agree, and it's because of all of us, right? It's not one person, it's all of us. So, Ricky, you said it well, my friend. Thank you so much. And Harry W says, see you all in Discord. I'll see you over there, ISU Fan for Life. Thank you, my friend, for being here. And welcome to Commercial Pilot, by the way, Ricky's World. Look at that, just popped up. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Thank you for your support, buddy. Richard Clark as well. Thank you for joining the stream. CSGO Weirdo. Blue Skies, my friend. Old Golfer 67. Appreciate you being here as always. ZX Pilot, new viewer, I think, joined us tonight. Said awesome stream. Thank you, ZX Pilot. And appreciate even Bell for jumping in here. Says, how are you, Sam? Just about to head to work. I missed that call out, but Bell, thank you for joining, and have a good day at work. Let's see, Ace is down again. All winners tonight. I think we're gonna call it all winners, right? I think that's what we do tonight for that landing challenge. I don't know. You can all tell me if you think differently. Tilda Racer, thanks so much for joining tonight. Frank Rose. Short rounds, good to see you in here as always. Ivan 007, thank you so much. And Atafaza, another newcomer tonight. Thank you for joining. Let's see, who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody? I don't know. I'm hoping I don't. But Marion Harris, I think I called you out. Chipper Sneeze. And I think that's probably everybody. I did call out Weirdo, right? CSGO? And Buckle Bunny, don't want to forget you. Thank you for joining. I know you just stopped in momentarily to say hello. Appreciate Buckle Bunny for being a moderator and all your support, and definitely getting our channel out there as well, as you are an influencer, and appreciate all your support, buddy. Thank you so much. And Aviation Spotter, of course, another one of my moderators that was in here tonight. Aviation Spotter, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm sure you're long gone, but nonetheless, appreciate you joining us tonight, and continue to support, my friend. Good luck with everything you're working on. Maybe we can share that with the SimFans at another time. Still continuing to... Gowan was in here earlier, and Chris Evans, longtime follower. So I did miss a few, but I got them all. I got everybody. If I miss anyone, please accept my apologies. And then look at this. Look at this. Practice dropping a $2 dono. Practice, thank you so much for that $2 dono. I appreciate you, friends. Good to have you here, and even in the voice channel in Discord. So Practice, thank you for the $2 donation, and for the thanks for the evening. No, thank you, my friend. And again, to the rest of you, enjoy your evening. I'm gonna go get my contacts and stuff out so I can drop into the debrief really quick with all of you. So I will be back, and have a great night. We'll see you Saturday, friends. Bye-bye. Oh, Marion, you snuck in, didn't you? Marion Harris dropping the $2.40 dono. Thank you, Marion, a.k.a. Chipper Sneeze. I appreciate it, my friend. It's always the $2.40. I think you might have explained that to me before, but Marion, nonetheless, thank you so much for the $2.40 tip. Again, Practice, thank you for the $2 dono. And Ricky's World for becoming a member. Appreciate that. It's great to have you here. Also, state of Colorado drop. I don't know who that is, but dropping the $3 dono. Del Gam 88 being a member for 2 months. Welcome to Commercial Pilot. And yeah, thank you, friends. Again, have a great evening. Good night.